Oh, it ain't crashed yet?
You need to tell him.
I
And
said no.
I'm going to keep...
But I kind of threw it. Just kind of what it did was it kind of threw me in like a spin, like the hell, like yeah. It just kind of threw me off a little bit because that's somebody who I trust too. He's actually another good friend of mine.
Yeah. Won't you do me a favor?
Or was not
If
anymore.
it happens like that again, you got to be able to say no. Look, you're not high on my priority list right now.
Oh, I didn't even. I told him that. I told him I said it's gonna have to be tonight. If you want me to look at it,
Don't even do it tonight. You got to let people know. Look, this is Daniel's priority list. Daniel's gonna be Daniel, whether y'all like it or not. You got to get back to that high point in your life.
Boundaries. You gotta know no square.
and then I'm trying to figure out what happened. The calendar I got took off the list for interviews at a certain place.
I can't help you there.
They stopped that. Well, after they started listening to the show,
No,
they
she's
stopped that.
she's saying period. Like period, regardless. Excuse me.
He doesn't hurt us, so he don't even know.
Well, anyway.
Coming in hot. Be out today.
Yep.
Convo Kings in the house.
We almost back.
We almost back.
Just we're at the cusp of it.
The cusp.
Yeah.
What is a cusp? Is that like
It ain't a hole, that's for sure.
It's not a hole. Is that like the foreskin?
Yeah, it's like a cusp.
God.
Yeah.
Y'all, if y'all could see the look on my homeboy's face when I said foreskin.
You gotta peel back that layer and get rid of that.
Ain't nothing I know anything about. So
That yeast.
and anything I know anything about. So.
I'm gonna do a little shout out right here to how is it PPFFPP? Yeah.
Pineapple apple pen.
They know who they are.
Is that what it was?
That's not.
That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'll tell them.
he had a
show.
shout out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll tell them to listen to the show. It
Do
was
it
on
over.
PPFFPP, baby.
Pineapple apple pen. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
So just here recently, I didn't know what OFFO meant.
Fuck off. I mean,
See, I was gonna think it like that. It's outlaw, the motorcycle group.
oh yeah.
Yeah, OFFO.
Yep,
It's
yep,
Outlaws
yep.
Forever Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the way to Tennessee, there was a bunch of us in a Ford Expedition, and we got to talking about things. And you put 6 men in an expedition for 4.5 hours going to Tennessee, it all comes out the box.
Yeah, that gas, man.
It is.
Hmm.
It is. It all comes out the box. So
That
it
doesn't
was.
sound fun.
Can I just ride in the back, like in a Daniel? Me and you just riding another car.
Yeah.
There was some points.
I don't know if I could deal with all that.
I wanted to be in another car.
Nut sweat.
Oh no,
No, I'll sit in the front seat with the air conditioning in.
they wasn't no.
And let it blow.
Hey, they wasn't no sweat.
Let it blow.
Why
out
do you
of
think I wear gym shorts?
Yeah, honestly,
Okay.
that the
Sorry.
new expeditions.
Sorry for
Sorry
cussing.
for cussing. The new expeditions. I'm not a Ford man, but after driving all this crap that I've drove, as long as it gets me from point A to point B, I don't care.
Yeah.
But that expedition was hot. I'm gonna do.
It was hot.
Yeah, it
so there
was.
was sweat. Then.
No, not that kind of sweat. It was hot, like like fat, PHAT.
Wow.
Yeah, it was hot. Yeah,
Well, I brought in a brand new CRV this morning. It was pretty.
it was pretty hot too.
It had,
But no.
it had nice. Every passenger in that car had a wireless charger.
Yes,
So
yes. In this expedition, you've got your own controls at every seat. The seats recline.
And this
Like-
is what we call blue collar Gucci.
She fired.
No, she's hired
She's hired.
with
Okay.
extra pay.
With extra pay, yes. To those out there now, your redneck king is now blue collar bougie. That's gonna be my very first hashtag.
oh Lord,
But
Beverly Hillbillies.
yeah,
yeah.
blue
Move
collar
to
bougie.
Hollywood.
But on this Ford Expedition, this thing
Yeah.
is absolutely nice.
Did you go on the expedition? In the expedition?
Yes, we did.
And you were in. You so wait. You were in the Ford Expedition for how many hours?
4 hours,
And it didn't break down.
and it did not break down.
Layla, can you back that up? No. like what your dad's saying.
Oh, the truck?
Yeah. Can you clarify that? Did he really drive and ride in the expedition? Did you see it?
She did
See,
not
she
see it.
can. I can't pull it back to you there,
Yeah.
I'm
sweetheart.
surprised it ain't blown
I
up.
wasn't talking about the mic. I was talking about. Can you back his story up?
You back me up.
I have not seen
And crickets.
Yeah. She was like, I don't really believe him. I think
I know.
they
it.
probably
Hey, it's
wrote.
better than the white GMC, I will say that.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
true.
In stock.
Now, Dustin, yeah, you've made Miss Joy want her truck back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she saw your truck and she was like, "I'm getting my damn truck." And which is, you know what, I'm all for it because we loved that.
Oh yeah.
We loved that truck.
But
But
the
go ahead.
PPFFPP thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come up with the pretty penises. Yeah. So that's where.
My mouth was open. God.
Is that why you couldn't say anything?
Apparently.
Dave just speechless right now.
Yeah.
So they know who they are. They yeah.
Well, I
PPFFPP,
hope
baby.
that y'all have fun with your pretty penises and all that stuff.
So yeah, Bill, Adam, y'all know who you are.
Goodness gracious. I don't know if I'd want to be associated. Yeah.
On the shout outs. Look, it's a cult, man. We know where the money's at. The fortune, the treasure, everybody says that.
I want no parts of that.
They ain't enough money for that.
You know what? If you ever wanted me to stop asking questions, that was it.
Next question.
Next question.
Nope,
please.
no more questions.
No
That's
more
it.
questions. So on
Next
the event
topic.
of the shout outs, I'm going to give a little shout out to one of our newest listeners and downloaders, James Haston.
Hey.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he downloaded our show last week and he's like, man, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I had to explain to him, we got a lot of stuff going on, but it's increasingly getting better. And
Yeah.
Dave has to edit it, and then he puts it out a couple days later.
Yeah.
But I said, you listen.
You know, I'd like to push towards live shows, and maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I think we can.
That sounds like it'd be fun.
But we're really going to have to pay attention to what we're saying at that point.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to edit live stuff.
Can't be talking about damn butthole.
No, but I can't say fuck everybody else.
Oh, I think damn.
Except I might get censored a little bit.
You can get censored by me,
Ain't
bro.
no censor in here, baby.
I'm talking on live show, they might go, "Wee."
Well,
No, I would have to be in charge of that.
Oh.
hard.
You have a certain agency.
I would just cut your mic. I'll say that one coming my way.
They do a very good job out in the politics now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just saying.
well, politics is another story.
Well, speaking of the outside world, y'all, what has Mother Nature done?
Oh God, man, yeah,
We're
I've
talking
been
about
living
mental
in it.
breakdown.
yeah, it's been just terrible.
So so many people's childhoods have ruined just in memory,
Yeah,
but these people's places of business are.
you know what's sad is I've never got to go to Chimney Rock. I've been all around it,
Have you not?
but never been to Chimney Rock. Nope.
Man, I just had them up there.
I'm glad they got to experience it.
Yeah, she's 13. You remember dancing with them Indians, baby?
It's Native Americans.
Excuse me. Sorry
I'll
for
tell you.
cussing.
Well, I'll tell you
Sorry
what's
for
sad.
cussing.
My neighbor, their kid was supposed to. They were supposed to take a field trip this coming week.
Yeah.
Dang.
They paid everything.
You know what?
And
Get 'em-
they ain't nothing to take a field trip to.
They can go.
Yeah,
Yeah, get them some sand buckets. It'll be all
I
right.
had a buddy of mine. I was supposed to go over and work on his camper and help him get his truck leveled out. And I don't even know if they're going to get to make their trip now. But yeah, me and Mama took y'all up there, and I've got pictures to where y'all danced with the Native Americans. Y'all did the whole, let's see, culture, I guess you'd say culturistic dancing. The guy was working with feathers and hula hoops and everything, how they create the different animals, lizards, butterflies,
Yeah.
the birds and everything. But yeah, I've got pictures of
I
y'all
got a picture
dancing.
of me on a pony out there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, feel sorry for that pony.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
God damn.
I don't know. He probably didn't live past that picture,
yeah,
but it was a good picture.
Mm,
a pony.
damn.
It was a white pony too.
Oh, he ain't got to be white.
Oh, I can think about that.
All I'm thinking about
That
is,
pony.
yeah, is it genuine?
Gentleman.
My pony.
It was My Little Pony.
Oh no. Oh Lord.
You know, instead of calling, I want to ride my bicycle.
Oh,
I want to ride my pony. I want to ride my pony.
There you go, real quick.
I want to ride my pony. Now he's on the he's on his knees.
I felt bad for that pony.
Oh,
All them little cheering around that day.
Just because I snoozed.
gosh.
What the hell?
It's gonna go from a podcast studio to a recording studio now.
Yeah, man.
King
He
David
got,
over there.
he
on
got the
mic.
beat maker over
How
there.
about
I
a
do.
karaoke session?
I do.
But-
Get
So-
you know, all of our outro stuff is that's my beats.
Oh yeah, I know.
I know you don't listen to the show, Dustin.
I do.
You
While
know,
I'm working.
You don't think I listen to the show?
Absolutely
There
not.
you go.
Because I
Good.
did when I first started.
Look,
There
there's
you go.
Daniel and the White Pony.
Dang, that hat actually fits his head at that point. The fuck?
Damn.
Miss Joy's probably
She's
on
in a
an
different
auction.
world.
Yeah.
Probably on an auction site. You didn't
It's
see it.
the
You didn't
auction.
even look up.
Demon babies.
Demon baby.
On to the next subject of demon babies.
I was a demon baby.
She's in the middle of making Robert.
No, I was told. I was told.
That was kind of demonic.
No, it wasn't. It ain't Robert. Remember? There we go.
Martin.
Martin. It is Martin.
It's little tiny,
Robert's cousin.
tiny Tim.
Martin. No, we're not
The
doing
tiny
Christmas
Tim.
story.
Oh Lord. Yeah, this one over here mentions to me the other day. No, I'm sorry. Let me lay that blame somewhere else.
What am I
Wyatt.
cut out for
Dang,
this
she even looked at you
Yeah,
like,
that
damn,
looked.
motherfucker, what you
Yep,
talking
I
about?
was dead. I was dead on that look. But now Wyatt, we're sitting at a table eating the other day, and he's like, "Dad, you know Christmas is 3 months away." I'm like, "Why you gotta do that? I ain't ready to do all that yet." Like I know I walked in Lowe's and they got all the Grim Reaper and the pumpkins and Mickey Mouse with
It's spooky
fangs,
season.
and 8 feet away, here's all Happy Christmas Wonderland.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem with Christmas. Christmas in today's world, you celebrate for 3 days.
Yeah.
and you get 3 months of bills.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I ain't ready to do all that yet.
you know what? I was about to tell everybody. You know what? I love y'all, but fuck y'all.
Oof.
Because I can say I love you, but yeah, I bought a 3D printer. I can just print you out for you.
There you go.
There you go.
Look, we are gonna give Daniel a little thing here. He's made some awesome stuff for the studio.
Yeah.
He's got some pictures out
We
here.
got some coasters.
Yeah, we got Freddie, we got Jason, we got Michael Myers,
We got Chucky.
Chucky, Ghostface.
All kinds of stuff.
He did a killer Convo King skull. I'm getting reverb. That's fucking with my head. I'm just gonna keep rocking it.
I did
It's
that.
like my head's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know that, baby. But
Apparently, Dustin's, he wrote all them penises. His head's empty too.
that ain't the only thing that's empty.
No wonder it was a storm.
That's right. But yeah, Daniel, you've been killing it on the
Yeah, he's doing a
Stuff
good
here.
job.
Yeah,
Great
so-
job. Great job,
A lot of
Daniel.
time too.
Speaking of Daniel's 3D printing, last week we told Scott that he's going to be getting a little bit of a swag bag. I ain't going to say what's in the bag, but Mr. Bad Motherfucker Scott Hyatt, you got some killer stuff.
It's okay to tell him. It's not a surprise.
Does he already know?
He don't know. He knows some stuff. Like. So he's got a hat,
He's got a hat.
a dark hour hat, a dark hour shirt. Daniel has made this wonderful hand holding a skull with a beautiful microphone. I am kind of jealous over that microphone.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
can make
jealous of the microphone too.
And I don't. And Miss Joy's got some other stuff, I guess, planned. I don't like shirt, hat, stuff like that. But the shirt was really nice.
I made her a balloon dog that's taking a shit.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool.
I made you a middle finger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I made you a raven too, though.
Yeah, I got a middle finger. Yeah, he did make me a raven, and I got it in
the
my
very
skull.
first thing I ever
Okay.
printed on that printer as a practice run
Mhm.
was a raven.
Yeah, it was pretty
So
cool.
I will tell you right now that out of the box, the very first person I thought of to make something was David.
Yeah.
Out of all the people I know, you were the first person I thought about making something
Oh,
for.
thank you so much.
Plus, I just wanted to try raven.
See, he ruined it. Yep.
No,
Just ruined
that's
it.
like me and when I was as a childhood.
Mm.
That's how I used to think about everything.
Mm.
I used to have that mean look. But
I could see that.
I almost sent you that this morning too. Did I send it to you?
You've sent that to us before.
I think
No, you sent me something. It was something similar to
I
that.
about to send you that one. I knew because it was in my head.
But keeping on with the whole Storm and Chimney Rock thing,
Yeah,
what,
man, that was terrible.
what else have we heard? I know Chimney Rock, the streets.
Asheville was cut off for a while.
Yeah.
The I-40 bridge that goes from North
I-40
Carolina
gone.
There's a part
North
of it
Carolina to
washed out.
Tennessee
Yeah,
is gone.
yeah.
It's no more. 74 going out of Asheville,
Yes.
it's decimated.
Right.
Daniel was telling us earlier they're slowly getting people in there now, but it's still, I think they got a long road.
We got a family friend of ours, really close family friend actually, who lost their business in Boone
Yes.
due to flooding. They're going to be cleaning it up for a while, but they will be back.
You're supposed to be the man with the quick fingers.
What about it?
Get on Google right quick and do me a favor. See if you can tell us how many people's without power up there, updated. Because while you're doing that,
Oh, I
it
can do
was
that. I got the outage app.
it was unfortunately, I think they said 54 people have lost their lives now due to this whole thing,
Yeah, there's a bunch.
and I think they're saying
Oh boy.
3 months, at least 3 months. Some of these folks will be without power.
3 months.
Just in the county of Henderson, there's 99.85% of the county without power.
Without power, so almost the complete.
That's just
county.
one county.
Mm.
Let's see here. We're Asheville. Which company? I'm trying to figure out which one's Asheville. Where they're at? Which county?
Is that rough?
That might be Rutherford, as in people up there say it. Rutherford.
Yeah.
72% of them are out.
Sheesh.
Gosh knows.
That's like a vast area.
Oh yeah.
But even my
Say-
county,
You say, oh, that's not, but that's a lot.
even in my county right now, of where I live in Gaston, there are still 18,000 outages. So that is still about 20% of our county still out.
That's crazy.
So
Well, down here on our side, if there's anybody listening from not
yeah, y'all have
Union
663.
cooperative, and I said again, not Union Power cooperative, there is a famous basketball team with a right devilish looking figure. I'm not going to call you by name, but you know who you are. You need to do better. There's people without power down here that just got a little bit of wind, just got a little bit of dampness. And I'm just putting it out there. They need to do better.
Your county's got 663 outages.
Damn, we needed 3 more. Y'all know that's my magic number. Happened to me again the other day.
I see.
It don't matter what game
I'm
I play
surprised
on
some-
my phone. Don't matter what I'm doing.
Huntersville's still doing bad.
Dang.
How many coins I'm going to come up with on my game.
About 666.
That's exactly
There's
right.
10,000 outages in Huntersville
Dang.
area.
So, I mean, we probably saying what? In the millions of people?
Just in our
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
in our state. are
Not to
without
mention South Carolina.
South Carolina's even worse because that's where we had some family come up today. We let them come take a shower and everything because
Have
they still
they?
got power.
How far? Never eat shredded wheat. How far west? Yeah, don't make fun of my euphemisms there. I don't even know if you.
I know several people in Tennessee who are okay.
Yeah,
It's
how
more
far
of just the
west
mountain
did it
part.
go?
Not.
I think Tennessee was kind of like the
It went.
cutoff.
It went
Like the
straight up.
beginning.
It came straight up Florida through south to right within 100 miles of Atlanta, and it went up through the upstate of South Carolina, within 10 miles of my house,
Mm-hmm.
and then it curved and went up through the. It kind of by the time it kind of curved towards Nashville. But by the time we got to Nashville, it was just a
It
bunch
just
of
kind
rain.
of dissipated up there.
It was just rain, but it started coming back.
So that's kind of like
So-
the natural thing that goes on. Like all of our storms that come from the west, they get knocked down a lot by the
Yeah.
mountains. So I guess the reverse effect happened to there as it
Yeah.
reached the mountains. It kind of killed it off.
Well,
Yeah.
that and it sped up a little
Yeah.
bit. Like it
And
got more powerful.
Didn't they say the trajectory
You had it right.
changed on that?
Yeah.
Like it shifted a little bit more
It
east.
came toward
Yeah.
us more.
Yeah, like
It wasn't even supposed to go through our state at all. It was supposed to touch it.
technically the way it was, we were supposed to be Gastonia and Charlotte.
Right.
And Gastonia wouldn't have gotten the brunt, but it shifted, and then Gastonia got what we got.
Mm-hmm.
But then it went like it curved and
Yeah.
came back.
Hey, my old
Yeah.
man's always told me all the storms that we have, the worst ones come up out of the south.
Yes,
Well,
that's
this
what my
one-
grandmother always said. Like Hugo came from Charleston.
So they have said this is the worst storm on the East Coast since Hugo.
Since Hugo.
That actually hit land.
Yeah,
Not just
yeah, it was
the
close.
coastline.
Oh, yeah.
Not just coastline. They said it was.
It didn't quite knock Hugo off.
They said
right.
though. They said though it destroyed the mountains way worse than Hugo ever did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
That's
they
how
didn't get it last time.
Well,
Charlotte was the pivot point.
Well, it went straight through up to Boone last time, but
Yeah,
but they just had a bunch of trees. Then it wasn't flooding like it is.
Right.
This time it's been straight flood.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know a
I
lot of
just-
people that live up there.
I just hate it for all them people, like all the shops, all of the culture that the Native Americans,
Well,
all of them had up there. It's just,
it happened to hit some of the most rural areas, so some of the hardest, like the reach areas, as well as some of the, I hate to say it, but more poverty type areas.
oh yeah, yeah.
Less money.
And I think I've seen pictures. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like App State campus.
Yeah, it got a little bit of.
It got flooded.
Yeah, it got
That's
flooded.
downtown Boone.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
thinking, I mean, college life, expensive already. You're paying for all this schooling. And now Mother Nature comes in, takes every one of them cars out.
So it's crazy how this entire storm was started in Florida.
Yeah.
Up here, the top 4 most affected cities was Asheville, in this order: Asheville, Boone, Blowing Rock, Gastonia was on that list.
Gastonia was
Was
on the list.
'Cause we had,
Wow.
they were on the list of like the most outages, most trees down.
That's some pictures that like cars.
Yes,
that are
that's the one I
flooded,
saw.
Like
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was, they were on the list of some of the most. I got a neighbor actually this morning. I forgot to mention that they had 4 cars hit by that tree
Wow.
on top of their house as well.
That was the
So-
big thing. Like, I know Dave told me he had a lot to do at work that day.
Yeah,
They
yesterday.
they had a bunch of clearing they had to do.
My work today didn't have a plan.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I
They
just
were-
had to come up with it.
So I said, "What's the plan?" And they said,
You
"We don't have
can't.
one."
You really don't. You couldn't. There wasn't any way. Like I don't know. It just wasn't a way to plan.
Yeah, working for municipalities though, their number one thing is everybody takes their trucks home, and then everybody fills up with fuel. That way, the disaster response, you can be put anywhere.
They said they didn't care as long as power got. The power was their number one priority. They could care less if a tree was on the ground as long as the power was there on the road.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's been a lack of better words, a killer event. But it's been incredibly wild. Like our Grand Lodge session was this weekend, and there was probably 1,500, 1,600 men in the lodge this weekend.
That's
And
crazy.
we have it in the Benton Convention Center up in Winston-Salem. So it's kind of centralized where everybody can make it. But there's folks that told us, like, look, we're not traveling during this. We want to be there. And they kind of got a buy too, that if you weren't there, you're not supposed to get credit, and they're supposed to be, for lack of better terms again, some type of penalty that you have to do if you're not in attendance. But they wiped that clean this year. Like, look,
Probably
it's
the best.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's natural causes. We can't penalize y'all for not being here. But yeah, there was some people that's lost houses.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good friend of mine, Tom Bridges. He just redid a room in his house. All new floors, all new wall coverings, everything. And you know what room it took out?
The one
That
he just did.
brand new room. He's like,
Dang.
man, if I could have waited like 3 more months, he said that 15 grand that I spent on that room, he said I'd have got it back in the insurance. Yeah. But I mean, hey,
Well, see, we had a roof problem at our house and where I live.
didn't
and-
you tell me it messed up your shingles?
Yeah, it messed up our shingles. We're having leaks, and our insurance company is not being cooperative at all.
Oh yeah.
So.
I mean, and
They're
that's
basically telling us it's not their problem.
that's the ignorant thing about it
So-
too. Like, it's not your problem.
No,
Yeah, you didn't come out here and say,
I've
hey,
done everything maintenance wise
Yeah,
on that's
blow,
supposed to be
blow,
done.
blow my shingles away, just mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I know
Yeah.
you was standing out the end of your driveway saying that during the rain and
Yeah.
I was on the
all
roof.
the
What you
wind.
talking about? I was strapped to the chimney.
But insurance is bullshit.
Yeah, why not? Sing this boat.
I ain't scamming them later.
That's right. Hey, you know, it is kind of funny that you put that up there like that. I might start calling you Lieutenant Dan.
Oh,
And he got the shrimp.
He got the shrimp.
of a captain.
Lieutenant Dan.
We're going to put you up there in the, what they call it, the crow's nest.
Oh yeah.
That's all you got.
He's a
We're going to have you grow your hair out and put the bandana on.
well. You gotta have hair to be able to grow it out.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
We can get him away.
We can get him a
You know what?
That's
We
right.
find those all the time with the bend time though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see him pick it up like that.
It was a deal. Like, yeah, I don't know how many we both picked up. It was wild.
You know I put on that whole costume last time?
He put on a hot dog outfit.
I found a hot dog outfit. I
was a little disappointed he didn't buy it and then wear it to the podcast.
Dave was like, he was like, no, you're not. When I started putting it on, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm putting this motherfucker on. I want to make sure
thought it was funny.
So what
That's
I'm hearing
great.
is we need to buy that costume, and that's what you're going to be for Halloween, and you come on the podcast in that.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
do
You know what I want?
You know what,
I would
everybody-
love to do those big bears.
I gotta get
you
one.
see in the videos. Have you? You know what I'm talking about, right, Joy?
Oh, you talking about like the plush animal that sits in the corner?
No, dude. There's like these like
A furry?
they're furry, right? But they look like they're the blow up thing that you wear. Like they're really huge.
didn't know you was in the furries.
Just a little
Hey,
bit.
you don't see that tail over there?
Yeah. I got it on my.
All right, so
I got it in my bone hole.
Oh Lord, I'm outside the loop on this one.
Okay, so there's like
Inflatable bears.
there's like a inflatable bear costume type
Okay.
deal, and like it doesn't fit right on purpose.
Okay.
It's almost like a bobblehead bear type deal, and you get like a little hammer
Yeah.
and like a plastic hammer, and then there's like a couple of them fighting in a mall, and one of them falls,
I've
and
seen
then they go to
this.
try to run
You
it.
don't tell me you're talking about this.
Well,
Well,
I want to do that. No.
I've
These
seen
look a whole
one.
lot better than that.
The one in the mall.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other one is, but that bear knocks the hell out
Yeah.
of that guy.
And he falls. Yeah,
He
one
falls
guy
down.
falls down,
What the
and
hell?
then he runs off like he's trying to. I can't tell.
I can't.
I can't tell from here.
But no, they're in the mall.
Yeah.
And they're just standing there, and he takes this big cartoon-looking hammer, and he knocks the shit out of that other guy, and he falls on the ground, struggles to get up,
Oh,
and
my
the one that
God.
hit him takes off running.
Mm-hmm.
So, while the Renaissance Festival, everybody dresses up as the time period. I'm just gonna walk in there with a hot dog costume.
Please don't do to me what Mike did.
What did he do to you?
Mike,
We were all dressed up. In
Mike's a listener of the show, and he, we're all in time period,
Yes.
and he's a good friend of mine.
Right.
I mean, I watched him grow up, and we went in period clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was like a Viking and two Valkyries,
'cause it's
Okay.
Celtic.
and Michael Myers.
That's that mask I gave him. Oh Lord.
But he
A
had
Viking.
the most people stop him for photos.
Because they thought he
Valkyries.
was retarded.
Two Valkyries and
It
Michael
was
Myers.
a Viking, two Valkyries, and Michael Myers.
Yeah, I gave.
But I mean, he did.
I gave him the.
He had a ton of
I gave him-
kids that stopped, and he stopped and took pictures with everyone. It was pretty cool,
Yeah, I mean,
but
To be fair,
I
I
just kinda
I'm the
like-
one that fed that monster because I gave him the mask.
it just kind of like
So
I was sitting there, I was like, God, he's not gonna do this.
that's my old
Yeah, he
mask.
is. Oh, well.
I would have had to get on that mask and like draw and paint like Joey does.
He wasn't. He is like particular about that mask.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I gave it to. He wanted it when I had it so bad because I remember that when we were in the work truck that when they was driving over that home. He was in love with that thing the moment he saw it.
Is it these, David?
It's like it's been cursed or something. It's like drawn to him.
No, I don't think that's it. Dave, that ain't it.
Yes,
That is it?
Yeah, that is it.
What did it look like?
Oh Lord.
Have you seen the video?
I've seen the video.
You seen the video of what she's talking about right there?
I don't think I've
Oh,
seen
that's
that
the-
particular.
No, you need to see it. That's
I'm gonna be a
it's
sumo
fun.
wrestler.
But no,
I've
that's
seen that one.
that one is that
Mortal
that's what I
Kombat.
want to do. But
Oh, I don't got TikTok. It ain't going to let me watch it.
oh man,
Oh, we're about to
so
ban it anyway.
we'll look at it. later.
Daddy's strict.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
It'd be alright.
Can't have TikTok and come in here and talk about penises and buttholes. I don't get it.
Yes.
That's
That's two subjects that don't ever
You
need
say
to
that
get
your
too
mouth's still
close.
open.
And then he's sitting here talking about him getting close.
Don't never get too close.
I could say that though, because I mean TikTok is pretty monitored.
You know, I can print you off one.
There's
of
some
those.
ugly people. I don't want one of them.
Like
You handle yourself there, Hall. I'm good.
it'll look perfect on the my work truck, the Ford Dash.
The Ford Dash.
Yeah, it looked great on there.
You want a butthole in there? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can print out. No,
I can print one out.
mine won't look like a butthole. It'll be a cylinder.
A cylinder.
So, yeah.
This we just derailed.
Yeah,
Hey,
we just kind
Piston.
of went down a.
We went down like, well, y'all went down. I ain't going down nowhere with y'all now.
the queen will have her captain.
Why
I'm sorry, baby.
are you looking at him like that?
Part of the crew.
Hey,
Helm.
hey, I want to say,
Part of the ship.
I'm glad that he's looking at you like that, and not me while he's saying that. So,
He's already looked at you like that.
nope.
It's just not your turn.
I just didn't have my eye contact.
Look, now we're
Eye contact.
gonna cut David's heart out and put it in the box.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
God, you done took it in. I'm lower.
yeah, you didn't get the reference. The queen will have her captain.
I get it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut your cod sack out and put it in the box.
Wait a minute. Where did you get the queen from?
Well, at least I lose
Queen's
a lot of.
revenge.
Well,
That's
hey,
Blackbeard, bro.
hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
The one that they're doing was Davy Jones.
Well, I'm just saying, if you do that, I
Dutchman
would
must
not.
have its
The
captain.
Dutchman.
Yeah, not the queen.
So what'd you say about David's heart? Because you got to
Hold on.
Yeah, we got to clarify that in a minute.
Pump the brake. They were a part of the Flying Dutchman,
Yes,
not the queen.
not the Queen Anne's Revenge. That's right. My bad.
Yeah,
The host is a little bit off.
that's okay.
I'll reel it back
That's
in.
all right. That's all right.
But yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do know the concept. What you're saying, I
You
thought you were
gotta find the
being
heart
funny,
first.
but then I realized
Yes.
you were being serious about it. You really thought it was the queen.
I did.
I was like, maybe he's just being funny. 'Cause
Queen
you're like Joey being a queen or something. I
I
don't know.
mean,
You know.
that is Mama Joy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that's kind of where I went. But then I was like, wait a minute. He's mistaken, is he?
Damn.
Yeah.
You got me sitting over here feeling about 2 inches tall.
Flying Dutchman.
Yes.
Yes. It's actually one of the it's supposed to be like a real ghost ship,
Mhm.
like in real life.
I don't know. That's a big thing I saw in North Carolina most haunted in a book I was reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it sunk off the coast of North Carolina.
Well, no, not the Dutchman.
Oh, no, I'm talking about. I think you like Queen Anne's Revenge.
Oh,
So, which one was it in the movie that all of the crew turned into like sea creatures? That was Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Yes, part of the crew, part of the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, and they said the Dutchman must have a captain.
Yes.
And they cut his
Captain.
heart.
They cut his heart out.
Hello, puppet.
You got to be able to find the heart first.
I know where David's heart is.
Up his ass. Digging up his ass.
Nice. Yeah. Well, this has been a little bit harder to get if I'm sitting on it.
I ain't got one to cut out, so it'll be all right.
Yeah,
We-
okay.
We know where your heart is.
Yep.
I'll lose a lot of weight if you cut that out.
That fool.
No! That is my baby.
That's right. See there?
Mm-hmm.
I got all up in them
That
feelings
is my
there.
child.
Right there, start
And I
taking tires
finally,
off
I
that thing.
finally got it on the road.
He'll have a heart then.
Yep.
Okay, I just put brand new tires on it literally in the middle of the hurricane. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We know you got a heart because it pumps blood to that heart on you have for that four-wheeler.
There may or may not be a hole in the seat.
He come out here.
Oh,
He's
Lord.
like, hold on, I'll be back in a little bit.
He said there may or
Tell
may
his
not be a
daddy-
hole in the seat.
Tell his
No,
daddy, hey,
I don't want a hole in the seat.
Hey, Daddy, look.
Driver.
Daddy, you need to go on back in the house.
Oh, Lord.
I gotta talk to this fool a
Me
little bit.
and Lucinda
I'll
got.
be out there waxing and everything.
What's his name?
Christine.
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 Me and Dave named it.
Me
Well,
and Christine.
There's a reason. There's a reason why he got the name Christine. Because it ran over me.
Oh my God, he showed me Enjoy the video. He didn't know it didn't have brake.
So it ran over me.
Had security camera caught him. I ran it all into his grill.
I ran into everything.
He was like,
Well, you can see me, and you see. Now, I cut the video short, but then after that, you started hearing shit, motherfucker. Well, you can hear it because you can hear me hit the grill, and then you hear.
yeah, you hear that? You can hear the old grill roll. You cross the parking lot.
You can hear everything falling. It knocked over. It knocked my wood, my outdoor fireplace over. It knocked my
It knocked the wood off.
It pushed my trailer. And then
Is that what they call it? No.
we had already named it Christine before that, because before that it had ran over me when I was working on it one day and then went through the front of my shed. So,
Okay.
with it being red and it ran over me, he got the name Christine real quick.
It's aptly named.
He said, "Show them what you can do."
Yeah. Sometimes I hear 1950s
I don't know
music
if
from that thing too.
Then I pop out.
I'm gonna start riding around that thing playing 1950s music now.
Curtis,
Oh my god.
you done?
No, man, I'm alright. I'm about half dead, but I'm alright. Now you sound like Hattie. No. He sound like that girl. What's that movie? What's that one
It's
with
Maximum Overdrive.
No, but to me, you sound like
That's
you sound
her.
like- no, you sound like the lady from National Lampoon, the Christmas movie, the
It's
Christmas
probably the same
Vacation.
lady.
You
The old
ain't,
lady.
you
at
ain't
the
talking
table.
about the one that starts doing the what is it? The Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes,
Or
that's what I
starts
say.
playing back-
Yeah. Like, would you say the Christmas blessing? I pledge allegiance to the flag.
So
here we
when
go.
we all work together, if I got any kind of funk or any kind of like just wasn't having my coffee this morning, we pull out a Macau pine. We wouldn't get to Ted's restaurant and David hit it. Curtis! I can't do it like he did. Curtis, you okay?
Oh, shit.
Curtis, you dead?
Oh, I love it.
Is he dead, Curtis?
Shut the hell up in that damn not shut up in this motherfucker.
But is he dead?
Shut the hell up.
Oh,
Dead on your damn medicine.
two people that I didn't ever think would meet. Maximum Overdrive and Medea.
Well, she does. That's how Hattie sounds too, though.
Oh yeah,
Oh my damn.
Dead, fuck you up.
that's what you should.
Yeah, she said, hit me one more time. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh,
Hit me again, Ma. Mama, fuck you up.
Hattie, shut the hell up and then shit, get the hell up out of here.
oh, y'all.
Better go on back. Better go on back, Uncle Joe. Go ahead and take it out, shot
I
it.
gotta pee.
I'm gonna kill you there.
Oh God, y'all
Oh,
killing me.
We watched two movies, two of those last night, actually. Too.
Did
I
y'all
wa- I
watch the
watched
Halloween special?
Both of them? Yeah.
I like the one where she's
The
running.
first one was better.
where
That's
she's
what I was
running
talking
from-
about, yeah.
running
I
back,
gotta pee.
running back from the outhouse.
She just, she done,
And then Joe run to the woods and you see that. I changed my mind.
yeah, he said,
I looked at that little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. You don't know who you talking to.
well, I'm the clown. I don't do the Halloween bullshit. Hey, no, he's in there smoking his blunt. And the clown comes. He said, "Hey, you want some?
Yeah.
Hey, you want some? He wants some? He wants some." He said, "I'm gone."
Oh gosh, it'd be nice to have some people like that on the show,
Mm-hmm.
just to see where they get their ideas from.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I'd love to pick Tyler Perry.
I watched.
Oh,
I watched.
yes.
I watched Diarrhea with Mad Black.
God,
last
have
night.
you? Has any of y'all watched his documentary, like where he talks about his life?
No.
No, I haven't seen
So
that.
you know, he had a pretty bad childhood,
Okay.
and it was so bad that he would hide under his house.
He's had a pretty good
Yeah.
adulthood.
He would hide from his dad under his house,
Like a
and
Joe Jackson kind of thing.
probably worse.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder where he got the Medea character from.
Is his mom? He pulled from his mom?
Really?
And how she acted. And, yep. That's why
No,
originally when his mom died, he had retired Medea originally,
I did not know that.
and then after a while,
Everybody wanted it.
Everybody kept on talking, so he brought her back.
Pull it back out.
That's that family reunion or something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I was watching that one last night though, where she's like, "Which half you want? This half or that half?
Yeah.
Because I see
Uh,
half of everything belongs to you, honey."
that's a diary of a
Yeah, that's what I was
Madman.
watching last night. And then she said, "I know kung fu or taekwondo." She said, "I know whoop your ass."
No, whip your ass.
And then, yeah, whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And then, and she said, "Well, I'm gonna call the police." She said, "Go ahead, call the police." And she said, "They'll be here in 10 minutes." He said, "That leave me 9 to whoop your ass."
And he's like, well, who are you? I'm the owner of this house. Oh, you the owner of this house?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then she says, "Hang on," because you hear them arguing. And then she walks in there and she pulls her gun out. She says, "Go ahead, hit it. I want to see you do it."
Yeah, that guy was betting the beat on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she said, he said, "Well, I'm gonna call the police when y'all stealing from me." She said, "Go ahead. I want to see I want them to see how you would hit this woman." It was funny.
That was.
You ain't seen that movie?
It was.
Yeah.
It was funny and compelling at the same time.
Yes, it was.
The mo-
compelling.
Well, you know the good thing about every one of them, while it's funny, there's always a really good deep message in the bottom
Yeah,
of every
there's a
one of
good-
those movies.
That's what I'm
Moral
saying.
lesson.
There's a moral lesson.
There's a moral in every one of those movies. Every one of them has a lesson.
Family reunion. They had the old
Yeah.
lady.
The only one that I think I know of that hasn't had
I
like
think that was Cicely Tyson right
Mhm.
before she passed.
I think young Wilson. Yeah.
Mm.
No, she died in 2021.
Yeah, but I'm saying she made that movie before she.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah, that was like the last great thing.
Yeah.
Because she played like the matriarch of the family.
Yep. She was like the old matriarch. Yeah.
But like,
she's like,
only
what are
one-
y'all doing? You know, she was looking around. She seen them like
All them young girls
twerking
dancing.
and gambling and fighting and all that. So so the
well, she was in that Diary of a Mad Black Woman too.
yeah, most of the time she's in some, but the character changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
She-
y'all paid attention or not, but like there's certain movies where Cora is actually Medea's daughter,
Most of them she's.
and then some of them she's not.
So Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I don't know if you noticed, they never directly show her very much, but she's in the choir
Yeah,
in that movie.
yeah. So
Okay.
Cora, that lady that plays Cora, or
Yeah.
the actual character Cora is different in each because one of
Mr.
them
Brown.
she's
That's
Mr.
the one I
Brown,
was trying to think.
Mr. Brown, and Medea's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So that
'cause,
means Mr. Brown wants to be in love with her.
mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
funny because he's like polar opposite.
There
of
was
her.
one time in a movie she was like, the worst thing I ever did was lay down with your ass. You know, that kind of-
You know who?
he bought that house. Like he bought the house. And now, no, that movie is still right where it was, and you
Medea's
can.
house.
Yeah, and you can tour it.
He owns that house now.
Yep, and he
That's
bought
pretty cool.
he bought like 400 or 500 acres of an old army installation
Right.
and built the Tyler Perry Studios there.
You know who Mr. Not like Squirrel here for a minute.
Mhm.
Mr. Brown. You know who he reminds me of?
Me.
You remember the black dude that you and I? He's the one with the handicapped brother. J.R. Nez. You know, he's the guy in the red shirt. You know who I'm talking about. You can't talk. Get that?
Oh Lord.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah, don't be mad.
We're gonna be the fire.
Don't offend him. Like he's the most evil handicap.
We can be the firefighter for the great grandson.
I love that man. He's like everybody got that uncle.
Bro, you gonna kill yourself.
He said the women get to dancing, and they're dancing out there, and the uncle's like, "Oh, hi, now." Oh, and he takes and pops his shirt over, and he's got his pants way out here.
That was Mr.
It was like everybody, I don't know about white people, but I know Hispanics and black. Uncle, he's like that from the nipple to the waist.
Yep.
Is where the pants are. All the way in there.
That's another thing that Joe said last night. So that lady came up to him, the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
She said, he said, "How you doing, Joe?" He said, "I got two things. I got Viagra and a bed upstairs." Yeah, and she said, "I got mace."
I got mace.
I love that. What was that? When the nephew, he was trying to tell him he was gay or whatever,
Oh, look.
and he went in there to sit with he went to sit with Joe, and he sat down with his buddy, and they had these like the skinny pants on, and he was like, "Hey, I can see your camel toe." And then he was like, "I can see your camel toe." And then Miss Hattie had came in there and she was trying to hit on him, and he was like, "Hattie,
You ain't gonna get nowhere.
Hattie, you ain't get nowhere." He was like, you remember what's the nephew Sweets?
It wasn't Hattie, it was the other one.
Not Hattie.
Bam.
Bam.
Yes.
Yep, Miss
Yeah.
Bam. She come rolling up in there, and he's like,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
look
like
at
trying,
them
like,
two
trying,
young
like,
boys.
she like wiggled herself down in between both of them. And he was like,
They don't want nothing that you got.
you remember I can't remember the guy's name, Sweetness or something. He's like, you remember Sweetness? He had that roommate, and I'm talking about prison.
Right.
And you're like, for 12 years they were roommates. And Bam goes, oh.
That's the same movie though, where Joe's making that fire at the beginning. Not Joe.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Tyler, what he said? What you doing? What you doing, bro? He said, "I'm making a fire. Gonna have a nice fire for my grandson."
He poured like 5 gallons of gas in.
That's where you hear him screaming from inside the house.
He went. You about to kill yourself. But he says, he's like, well, if you're not gonna help me, you better go back around the house.
He's like, don't do me a favor. Wait.
Wait.
And he said, I'm gonna help you, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. And he said,
You went in there and told him.
I'm gonna give you a match, praise the Lord. Well, let me do one thing. Can you do one thing for me before you light this fire? What? Can you wait for me to go in the house?
Yeah.
He said they were in the house. He started talking to me. He's like, I know you want barbecue ribs, barbecue this, barbecue that. But do you got any room for a roasted?
Yeah.
And yeah, I will not say that.
No.
He said, "Do you have any room for a roasted?" And she said, "What?" You can say that. She come out of a little cup of water.
Man, it tripped me out. His little butt hair hanging out.
Oh,
back
yeah.
of his-
Yeah, all you hear is, "Wah!"
You know, one of my favorite lines from Uncle Joe when they was sitting on the porch. They was all sitting there smoking weed, and old girl come up.
Oh, yeah, like last time you can't be giving me that. Last time you went.
That was the movie last night I watched. One of them.
I was dying bad that one.
Yeah.
I
And
think,
then he said, look, there it goes. There it goes. Talking about she was seeing, what was it, a squirrel or a rabbit or something?
Yeah.
He said, that ain't no squirrel.
And then he started flipping out.
That's a damn rat.
And then he started flipping out too. Like, going to bed. Yeah, we're going to house.
Yeah.
I know that thing. Like when they first introduced him, he was sitting there talking about all the women in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, them boards.
Yeah, I go. He was,
Abort.
yeah, what the hell you doing?
Abort.
He said, that's a floor drawer. So he said, all you hear is the termites. They're running because they know all those big asses on there about to fall.
Abort.
Oh, that one. And then last night he was like, that's what he said. Because he was getting mad that shit when they was letting that lady stay, got in there getting abused by her husband. Letting her stay. He said, you got to get her out of here. When the nails start coming, she's like, here like cockroaches.
Oh,
He
gosh.
said, you ain't going to get rid of them. There ain't no room in this house for all this. She said,
He tripped me. He tripped
she's like, they play around. He says, not with your big ass in here. He said, you turn around and run like a damn boot. I was like,
Oh, gosh.
that ass chewing that dress. You had the witness protection.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Keep on going at that dress, you're going to find a stairway to heaven.
you look like a big old bag of Skittles. He said, you don't get up in 5 minutes, you can taste the rainbow.
I love it when he breaks character.
Yes, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found a way to like break the fourth
Yeah.
wall and break
Yeah.
character. It's just hilarious.
Well, like on the bus when they was getting in the fight.
Some of the ones, if you can catch them, like on YouTube or whatever, the ones where they did them on stage.
Mhm.
I was going to ask about that here. in a few minutes.
The stage ones are really good.
The plays are good.
Because there was one,
They break
the
character all the
little
time.
kid comes out, a little boy.
Yes.
And Tyler Perry sees he ain't got no lotion on his knees. And he's like, look. He just breaks
He
character.
breaks character. He can't help it.
He's like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
We got
How did we get off on Medea?
I don't know.
They coming on.
I think she showed up when when Curtis come in. Yeah. And
They
we
must have
kinda-
left together.
We kind of squirreled on
She
them.
told Curtis to shut the hell up.
I don't know. Curtis must have left.
Hell. Oh my gosh. Well, somebody had said something earlier about some stuff going on the East Coast. It was yeah, there was something going on the East Coast. I know we had a lot going on from
The
the West Coast and all of the.
Are you
the
talking about the
stuff with
storms?
We all the
but-
East Coast.
But we had something going on like some strikes.
Oh
at
yeah,
ports.
yep. The port. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny you said that because I told Joy I was like maybe we need to talk about that.
So y'all fill me in on that because I mean, being at Grand Lodge all weekend, I'm focused
All
on
right.
that.
So basically, the people in the port cities, like the dock workers
right.
that unload all these supplies from like China or wherever, they're going on strike because they're not making enough money.
Really?
So they said if they don't get some kind of agreement within like 2 weeks, we're gonna be in trouble.
Mm.
Yep, we're gonna be in trouble.
Now tell me. Now this is where my mind goes when I go to that.
American components, Russian components, all made in Taiwan.
Last year,
Mm-hmm.
right before Christmas time, you remember we had the whole toilet paper issue.
Truck drivers.
We had the whole thing with like everybody's
drivers.
Amazon orders
Yep.
was sitting on ships and
Yep.
and like y'all talking about with truck drivers. Are they gonna try this shit again?
That's what it looks like. But so one guy, there was like a, God, I think there was like some kind of politician or something. He actually stepped in and he was like, "Look, y'all are unfairly asking for a raise.
Right.
You know, there's ways of doing this, and this ain't the way." So they're like in mediation right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep an ear to it, but like at the same time, I mean,
They're
what
gonna do
difference is
everything
it
they
going to
can to
make?
keep
now?
it quiet too.
Yeah, but what difference is it going to make now? Because we're already behind that threshold.
Right.
You know.
We're getting into the busiest season of the shipping season.
What will happen is the people like sitting in this room that knows how to survive,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm currently surviving off of that one. But
Well, he knows how to keep you up.
I can keep her up.
Yep.
She is my.
He's the kind of quality
You know-
of dad I was when
That
we had
reminds
kids
me.
at the house. You would eat before he would.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So there were many a nights that our kids actually ate and we didn't.
That reminds me, I've been buying stuff for months off the auction site,
Yeah.
and certain family members have been laughing at me and telling me that I'm wasting my money.
Look,
Right.
we don't.
Guess who the first people got called when the power and everything. They knew there was generators. They knew there was camp stoves. They knew I had they knew. Guess who got a phone call? They said,
Everybody's chickens come home to roost.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
I'll name names. It's my father. He said, "You do this ain't. You've been buying wasting your money on this stuff. You don't need none of this." You know what the first thing he told me was on Friday morning, by lunchtime.
What?
I see why you bought all this now.
Mm-hmm.
When the refrigerator was still cold.
When they were comfortable, they were like, "Yeah, thank you, Daniel, for going to that auction yesterday."
Yeah, when the generator was making the fridge cold.
Can
the
you
light
go
cold.
again next week?
Yeah.
Unless you're buying dressers and furniture now.
When we were able to have a hot can of soup and not a cold can of soup because I have my camping stove,
Oh,
my
yeah.
butane stove.
What you looking up there for her house? That's what she's. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She turned into me.
Instead of some people use those auction sites just for dressers and furniture.
Oh, light bulb. I got you
Some people
now.
use it for
No, I
survival.
thought we was swapping from Congo.
No.
Congo Kings? Are we in the jungle now?
Oh, Congo.
Some people use it for tools and survival stuff.
I thought you said Congo.
Yeah,
The
I thought we
Congo-
was
trying to start a
swapping.
Congo.
Oh, the Ganja Kings.
Ganja Kings. No, I thought we was swapping over to the dark hours for
The
a
Ganja
tournament.
Kings.
Better watch that while I have drug test on one.
I'll be all right. Well,
I'll be all right. I
right.
studied.
You studied?
I study every day.
Studied on all this meth.
You have to change the logo to green.
David, what would your acronym for your religion be on that? Ours is cleanliness is next to godliness.
That voice sounds like that thing.
Ours would be, Odin would say, go ahead and step another one. Yep.
God, where did that voice remind me of? You
Can we do it
did.
again? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh,
Look at the big smile on that boy's face.
There's a cartoon that it's not hitting me right now, but it's an anime show.
Okay.
And yeah, you sound just like.
You watch a manga?
Mm-mm.
You pervert.
Oh no.
You dirty bastard. I don't know what that voice. That's what
I'm trying
that
so
big
hard to
smile
remember
on
the
his
show.
face.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking
He
about
doesn't,
that?
he, because he sits on his cod sack.
He does.
He done rose like 2 inches.
It hurts.
This man say it hurts.
It's
Oh,
painful.
You
It
in-
does.
You'll know when I genuinely sit on it because I will jump right back up on both feet very quickly.
You in that
Faster than
floofy,
I've ever done anything in my life.
you in that floofy chair over there? It shouldn't hurt that bad.
I know, right?
I'm starting to wear that floopy chair. I'm starting to.
Swap.
Hey, I'll go ahead and tell you, Miss Joy said, you got any problem with the furniture from now on, go buy it yourself.
Joseph.
She said she done bought it.
Hey, be careful. You come in here one day, it'll be a whole like you shake couch in this joint.
Oh Lord.
Well, it
I
red.
see it.
Woo! Now, when you started talking about anime and shit being perverted, I'm looking at our little balloon animal dog over here taking the shit on the table. Y'all remember that Durex commercial where the dogs they was doing all kind of squeaking, like was looking at.
Next topic.
Next.
That's like the hormone monster from Big Now.
Mhm.
I love that
You
show.
just call me Big Mouth.
That show Big Now.
I got you, Big Mouth, Big
Oh
Mouth.
no.
No, I don't know. It was open earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody was talking about something else.
Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Got you.
learned how to keep mine mostly closed when I talk.
Oh.
Dirty bastard.
I can't be called my mouth open.
Oh. All right, Daniel. It's that time. I'm throwing you under the bus.
Oh, hell.
What you got for us this week?
Okay. I actually had some
You
stuff.
got something for me. He's on the ball, folks. Look at this.
I sat on the computer this morning because I ain't had nothing better to do.
Good.
Damn, does it still work?
It still works.
You sat on the computer.
It's better than sitting on that.
Damn.
Well, it is an Apple, so it was built with
No wonder
quality.
you caught that
I
hurt.
was finna say, it's better than
That,
sitting on
that computer probably don't fit.
Hey,
Does it?
I mean, it is a MacBook Pro, so it is built with quality.
MacBook.
It's metal, not plastic like everybody else these days.
MacBook.
So the one of
I get a
them,
MacBook every day for lunch. That Big Mac thing opens up, and I got me a Big Mac.
can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it. It says Big Mac. You got the calories on it. Every day.
Yeah, I'm surprised you can read that.
I know, right?
I'm over here breathing in the microphone between y'all, just so David got to edit it later.
I'm gonna let that shit
The
in.
reason why this was my spot, because originally I was supposed to sit over there, but that's so we could start doing this little sidebar thing that we're doing right now. So
That and
The other desk was
fucking mic where I can't hear his ass.
shut their ass up.
Like damn George Jefferson's wife over there. Wheezy.
Wheezy.
Stick that thing up your ass and rotate it.
Don't tell me what a good time.
If I go for that finger, you still be a virgin.
Oh, no.
God, no. My girlfriend would beg to differ with that one.
Next topic, please.
Mm.
On to the next one.
Coaster.
I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
Whatever you're about to read, Big Mac.
The first, it gets progressively better, but the
Progressive.
first one is talking about how
Progressively
the
better.
Earth will have a temporary minimum for the next 2 months.
Oh, will it?
It's an asteroid.
The asteroid.
He likes them asteroids.
So we're not going to say who
Well,
said that, but
Too late.
it's out.
yeah, she done said it. Go ahead and say it now, baby.
All right.
She
Them
is-
people been acting a little strange, and I've already my mother, shout out, wishes that it would come and hit said people, just to get them, act a little act right, give them a little love tap.
It'll get the universe to act right. I'll tell you that, because there won't be nobody that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then let her finish. This is a good story.
Mom, if you're listening, I love you.
So David, what was that you said earlier? The size of a Volkswagen hit the earth,
Size
Yeah.
of a London bus.
and this one's the size of a London bus.
Mm-hmm. The
this one's
Volkswagen,
33 feet.
actually smaller than the Volkswagen.
Really?
It destroyed the Earth,
And
basically.
this one's going to be the size of a school bus.
So
33 feet.
you would half the world's population will die in a flood, and the other half will die in a nuclear winter.
Mm-hmm.
Except for me, I'll be fine. I'll be like a cockroach and just walk on around.
Cold-hearted bastard.
I'll be out there. Hey, can y'all turn the air
They said
down?
these mini moons are more common than we think. They just don't always get caught.
Just doing
Well, you know why? Because nobody looks up at the sky anymore.
Yeah.
We're all looking at those.
I look up at the sky. It's got an app called Night Sky.
Mm-hmm. Seeing
I
that.
don't use that.
I want to see the sky.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what, I did look up at the sky when we were in Norway, and it was a whole lot prettier.
Whole lot prettier over
I'm
there.
sure it had some lights in it. So
There wasn't no noise pollution.
I didn't ask y'all that. Did y'all get to see the aurora
No,
borealis?
it wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
Nope, wrong time of year.
Wrong
You gotta go
time
back
of
when
year.
it's colder.
Okay.
Now, if I could get y'all to go to Iceland with us, you'll see it.
in the black beaches.
In Iceland, they automatically, you see it. And then I saw this thing where
We
you
call it
can,
Iceland because it's cold.
yeah, actually, Eric the Red, when he got exiled,
My
Mhm.
he went around to these different places.
my ancestors.
And he couldn't live there, and he told like people later down the road, he was like, I couldn't live there. It's Iceland. It ain't nothing but it ain't but ice and land. So that's how I got Iceland. But
So
the-
I heard that was like a misconception though, because I've heard Greenland was actually the cold one, and Iceland was the beautiful.
Greenlanders,
I haven't told that.
well, that's a common misconception.
It is
too.
common.
There's the sagas mix it all up. So right now, it ain't the same
Right.
as it was back then. So
Makes sense.
even Norway, it would stay icy year round almost.
Right.
And then that's the reason why the Vikings left to go find places to
Farm.
farm. Yeah, because they were actually farmers. But
Yes.
anyway, so some of the sagas say that they did it on purpose to confuse people.
Mhm.
Like when they named it Greenland, they would want people to go to Greenland, and it's nothing but ice,
Right.
and then vice versa. So
That's
there's a little bit of this and that. But I know nowadays, I mean, I just looked at Iceland the other day, and it was beautiful, like
Right.
nice and green and lush, and yeah. So they do have direct flights out of Raleigh now.
I'm loving it.
I was
go.
looking too that they have these camper things that you can actually rent there
Okay.
and sleep. It has like 5 beds in it.
There's a lot of Airbnbs.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
So actually, what I was thinking about, if I could get some people go in with us to get that
Mm-hmm.
the van, then I'll take Whiskey to make sure that we're safe, and then because he's the only one I can do off leash with him,
Yes.
and I don't have to worry about him. He'll come back.
Right.
Some of the other ones might get a little squirrely.
Yeah.
I don't trust them enough to do that. So I would take Whiskey just in case there's a wild animal or something.
Okay.
It'll keep them at bay at night.
The only wild animal you gonna see is me.
We're gonna have
You
to.
better not molest my dog.
We're gonna have to formulate a plan though, because
Mhm.
when Mom and Daddy was out of the country, the Double D clan over here had to take care of the puppers.
Oh, we got ideas.
Okay.
So that y'all.
'Cause I done grown kind of close to my nieces and my nephews
Mhm.
in the Norris household.
Hey, that's my nieces and nephews. That's my godchildren.
Well,
You say I can, what you think I
Well,
call you, my
maybe.
brother?
Yeah, I don't. I see that. That's
but
something.
we both about
May have to
balls, so.
draw straws.
Yeah.
Let's see who's going to be the one
Mm-hmm.
The one for what?
who gets left behind.
Bitch, I ain't gonna get left behind.
Yeah.
All my life I've had a fight.
So you want to tell me that you would just let the dog starve if Dustin
Which
won?
could be all right.
We taking whiskey with us, baby.
That's what I'm saying. He'll be all right.
What about the rest of the dogs?
I guess when we get back, they'll be over there playing.
Actually, we can like vet and
Yeah.
they can be boarded and stuff. So,
Okay.
They're all about to get snipped.
yeah, they're all going to get snipped, so they're going to be a little bit better off.
Okay. The boys?
Snips.
Yeah.
Or we're doing the girls too?
All everybody.
All of them.
He says
Too many hormones.
Hey, we got 2 words.
Okay.
Snip, snip.
Too many hormones. Too many.
Too many.
Lorena Bobbitt.
So
I'm sure she'll be glad to come out and do it for free. Lorena
we'll
Bobbitt.
they'll be boarded either at the pet suites or something.
Okay.
Because you can actually have an area where they're by themselves and stuff. So.
Okay.
And outside of the house, they're not. The echo's not even bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vet can handle her and stuff
Right.
as long as they take her away from us.
How the hell we get on dog boarding?
Because we're talking
trips?
about going on a trip.
Talking about going to Norway, baby.
No, Iceland.
I'm sorry.
You know,
you want to go to Norway? We'll
hey,
go because
I think we decided we can get left behind now because his mind's already behind. us.
Honestly, we need to decide.
We're just gonna
As a group, let's decide. Do y'all want to do Iceland or Sweden? Because Sweden is where lots and lots and lots of like Viking graves are and stuff like that. But
I
Iceland,
want to go wherever my wallet will let me go.
it's going to be about the same either way. Now, I go ahead and tell you, maybe a
Now,
shorter trip.
for about 35 cents a day, you can support.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, we could do a pot here. We could start now.
We can start a GoFundMe for our trip.
Yeah,
For real.
A
that would be
GoFundMe
nice.
pot.
Send the combo kill across the pond. We promise it'll be for a good cause.
Yes.
It'll be good for good content.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I had tons of content that I'm still, trying to get out. But I think Iceland might be a good trip for like y'all. Like I'm be honest with you, that me and Joy kind of bit off more than we could chew.
Yeah, y'all said Norway was a big place.
But now,
That's gonna be. I feel like that's
go to
the
Scotland.
objective.
yeah,
Just different areas.
yeah, we want to go to Iceland next, and then
all the different
because there's actually an abandoned. Y'all ever watched the Viking series?
No.
No. But the set where they were, it's actually in Iceland and not Norway.
Okay.
It was supposed to be in Norway.
Right.
But you can go there and look at the abandoned set
Okay.
and stuff like that. And they got tons of. I mean, it's crazy all the stuff that they got there that you can do.
Right.
And the camping is like bar none. Not
Okay.
to mention you can
We ought to
see
go to Africa.
the northern lights and all that. I am not going to Africa.
I want to pet a lion.
You'd be too scared of the lion.
Well, Miss Joy,
let
Miss
that
Joy, what's up on
I
her
tell you what, you give me $700, right? And I will have Joy make Whiskey a main, right? Because he's slender in the waist, just like a lion, and you can pet him all day long.
I want to ride a lion.
I still second of
I
giving
wouldn't even
David
do
the
that.
$700, but just close your eyes and come over here and stroke my beard.
I got my.
Yeah, well, And he'll even throw it in, like, and hump you just
I
like a
throw it
lion.
in. I throw it in.
It takes like 20 seconds. He's done.
I look like a lion,
That'll
but I
get
fuck
it
like a
to
rabbit.
Hell, even the lion.
Sorry, baby.
Poor Layla.
Poor Layla.
She's ruined.
Well, we've said we weren't gonna hold back in this remember again.
Nope.
So,
I think Layla's fine.
Yes, she'll be fine.
She
She's blushing.
Looking nice. Nice and
You know what?
Dave, your
A
phone,
lot of talk, but I'd love to see somebody walk in this room
Dave, your
and
phone
try
will be
something.
ringing in the morning.
It'd be
When people,
all right.
Why's
start,
that?
when people start hearing this show,
It won't be in the morning, baby.
they're gonna be calling for an escort service.
It's cool.
We done said for 35 cents a minute. You can
For 35 cents a minute, we'll let you have your way with the shrimp.
Oh, now what?
Cause you're the man.
they need to see that shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Look at that smile.
Yeah, he's like, man, I don't know. I might think about this.
That shrimp's in a fishbowl. So.
Let's start Daniel an OnlyFans. I bet you should make a ton of fucking I forgot the we don't even have podcasts
I got the
anymore.
Nutella whipped cream.
Uh-huh.
My,
I just had to go like this.
No, see, hey,
What you
just-
doing? Yeah.
Hey, Dave,
Y'all need Jesus.
all you gotta do is set that camera up and hit one of those little clickers and just walk out the room.
Y'all need Jesus.
Daniel saying, I got it. Y'all go on. All right, squirrel.
That goes back to my buddy over here, the
But
refrigerator.
anyway,
Anyway, Daniel,
uh,
how long is this moon gonna be in orbit? We was,
damn, is that what it
we
is?
was talking about that damn moon, and now we went to the damn OnlyFans page.
Be careful, Dave's OnlyFans page might show you a moon.
Oh Lord,
Oh no.
that was a very large, fluffy-tailed squirrel. Daniel, how long is this moon gonna be in orbit?
2 months.
2 months.
Expected 2 months.
So, right in time for Halloween and Thanksgiving, all the weird people gonna be.
Maybe that's why
That much
everybody's throwing
weirder.
off kilter right now.
Might be.
Yeah.
The government did. That's their election season. The
I
government
think that
did
was
it.
a kick at me and you. He said all the weird people were just gonna be weird. And he acts like his motherfucking ass ain't weird.
I'm weird as hell. You
He
know
must
that.
not look at himself too much.
Daniel, you the weirdest one in this room, bro.
Well, I never denied being weird.
Oh, y'all, man, I'm telling you what, y'all should have seen him put on that damn Michael Myers mask and that thing stretched. He looked like he had Down syndrome.
Hey, it's like
It looked like damn Michael Myers had Down syndrome.
Hey, he got short, but it was like
And that's not making fun of Down syndrome.
but it looks so.
He looked like seriously, dude. Like, seriously, he looked like.
But I put it on. I could not. No, I could not. No, I could not get it off my head. I put it on. And I went, oh fuck. That's all I heard. I put it on my head, and Miss Jordan, they were laughing at me right now. All I heard for me is, oh fuck, because I couldn't get it off my head.
Get it off your head.
I just sat there and laughed.
And no, when it came out my head, it went. Yeah, it made them. So now,
Then he just went on putting other, like he put a baby one on.
And when I was
baby with Down
when
syndrome.
I was breathing, the cheeks were moving.
Yep.
Yes, I remember seeing that. He'd breathe and the cheeks would blow out of his thing. You know what that brings to mind, David? You remember old Carlos Mencia? Put your hand in the paint on the paper. Can't paint with your finger in your butt.
You my big phone.
I wasn't doing butts.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
say but.
Nope, that was you, baby.
You heard what you wanted to hear.
I know it ain't you.
I said big bone.
Baseball.
Exit only.
Get my wiener.
Exit only.
All right, Shrimp King, what you got for story 2?
Okay.
He's like, okay, like this really makes a fucking difference.
Reeling it back in, baby.
Police say a pair took a New York City subway train on a joyride and crashed it. They have arrested one teenager so far.
Oh my.
Yeah, police arrested a teen girl
How the
that they
hell?
say took an empty New York
It
City.
would take a teenage girl to crash and somebody standing on a fixed track.
They took an empty New York City subway
Except for
train
you.
on a brief joyride before they crashed it and fled. They're looking for the male companion that they also believe was
They're looking for a milk and what?
male companion.
He said like it sounded like he said milk and a companion. A male companion? Okay.
So the description that the police department put out for the girl was they show a person dressed in all pink, including a pink shower cap.
Oh Lord.
Dang, she didn't even get dressed.
and another in a blue tank top.
Like, what were you thinking now? You know, like, I'm gonna put my shower cap on and go steal this fucking train.
Like, I'm fixing to get in the shower. Gotta wash it from digging in my ass.
Yeah, they don't. They don't even know how they got it running. Because everything's usually a code to get it started.
It's like, you know what?
They,
So,
use
I don't
they
think I
take
wanna-
a tote or they code. Oh, I thought you said tote.
They use a code to get it started. So like, how the hell these motherfuckers get it started? Like,
That's an inside job there.
Oh, excuse me.
they crashed into another train. Fortunately, no injuries were reported.
Wow. That could have
um,
been bad.
Damn, that means they must have took that train all the way to the end of the track or something. If it was parked.
It was a short drive. They said.
Short drive, short bus.
They said there was no how. They said it was considered they caught the girl called it a prank.
Hello there.
That ain't no
Yeah.
prank. That's just a straight
That ain't no
hijack.
prank. That's just a hijacking of a car.
That's called I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't make it out of high school.
Number 3. What you got for me?
So they this guy is an emotional support gator.
Come again?
Yeah,
You said an emotional support.
emotional support gator.
Gator.
And they said like an
As in
alligator.
like alligator.
Yeah.
Is that his
They
name?
said-
Al?
well, the quote, so the article title is, "Have you seen this emotional support gator?" Because Wally's owner says he's lost in Georgia somewhere. He was taken.
Oh,
Somebody stole
The old man holding the gator.
Man, y'all give that man his gator back. If you're listening to this out here in the world,
return the swamp puppy.
yeah, you return it.
Well, that's one of those stories that made Danny go, "What the fuck?" But
Yeah.
Back God, him, I ain't heard that for
Mm-hmm.
I thought we had retired.
in ordinary times, the social media accounts devoted to Wally Gator.
Wally Gator?
Yeah, they call him Wally.
Wally the gator.
His name's Wally.
That's what we do with our vacuum thing at the house.
Yes.
Says nearly 6 foot long emotional support. I'm sorry, I can't even read this. It's just like crazy.
Like, I got some, like, David's one of them. Whiskey's not an emotional
He's been
support.
seen around visiting nursing homes.
Well, no, I'll be honest with you. For a long time, yes. I went through a dark phase, and whiskey pulled me out
Yeah,
of it.
so David does that. We got a
I
brother,
understand a support animal, but to be an alligator,
a brother at the lodge. We got Sarge, who's
We love
another
Sarge.
Malinois.
Mm.
It's Rossi Price, if he's ever listening.
Mhm.
We love your dog, brother.
it's a snapping turtle.
But my mama's got Charlie.
I got a cat.
Daniel, you got a cat.
I got Storm-
My mama's got
Miss
papers.
Joy's got a
I
Charlie.
got two. I got Stormy and Salem.
Yeah, Miss Charlie. Miss Joy's got a Charlie too.
Yeah, but like you're saying, Daniel, an emotional support gator.
And on the social media that they made for that,
How does it show? So, like any kind of all jokes aside.
it's cold blooded.
Well, yeah, that and like it has no way. It's just a machine. It eats.
Yeah, it's gonna show you some emotional support when it death rolls your leg off.
Yeah.
Well, he shows them holding them very close.
Well, that's a juvenile too.
But he's been seen on social media before, before he went missing.
Right.
Visiting.
He probably went out there and swam by himself on his swim.
Well,
Gajira.
he's been seen around taking adventures visiting nursing homes,
Oh my gosh.
splashing around in Philadelphia's Love Park fountain, meeting with
missing?
the mayor.
Wait a minute.
This is before,
I was just
Okay.
saying, wait
They
a
had a
minute.
social media account.
Because you know, like when somebody's family goes missing, they say, "Well, we saw her down there at 7-Eleven."
Yeah.
This is like he had a social media account.
Down there with Vicky at the Selma level.
And she was down there at 7-Eleven.
His owner says he was kidnapped.
Oh,
He just didn't have a description of who he saw.
Y'all give him his gator back, please.
Not as a wallet and a pair of shoes and a belt.
He's been gator napped.
Gator nap.
Wow.
But
Never thought I'd hear that.
That's like having an emotional support gerbil.
oh god. Well, so here's what
Joy
happened.
started on that one.
Hey, so he was kidnapped.
She saw a medical report yesterday.
He was kidnapped, and the kidnappers dropped him off in the swamp. They say. So they don't know.
So what it was an animal activist that did it.
Probably.
I could see that.
That was an
I could see that.
activist. It wasn't a kidnapper. And I that's one time I think I'd have to agree. That thing needs to go. Where it
We
needs
need
to
a
be.
break because we need a miracle to get Wally back.
Mm,
You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that.
I don't think that alligator's
Wally about to turn into Godzilla.
But get this: as of Friday, 24 hours after the incident, nearly 400 people have donated more than $10,000
God.
to an
Wow.
to an online fundraiser supporting travel costs, advising
See?
and
We
possible
can
legal,
get our trip
and
from.
possible legal and veterinary costs. We're like,
We can say we need to see. We need to be able to take Daniel
The
to see the
Sasquatch.
Northern Lights.
you need to be able to take the Sasquatch.
No, we need to take Daniel to see the Northern Lights.
All we
'cause
need to
he's
say
depressed.
is we think Wally's went to Iceland.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over there and look for him.
Yep.
Mhm.
He
Send us
swam
some
the
travel
channel.
money.
We need some travel money. Some of that.
That gator has 145,000 followers on TikTok,
Dang.
35,000 on Instagram, and 10,000 on Facebook. Just for that,
I quit.
just a gator.
I quit right now.
Why are there so many people?
He was
messing
Out of
with
And get
three
this.
platforms, I have 11,529
this.
followers.
He was also
Three platforms. He did it in one.
he was also a visual reference for alligator Loki in the Disney Plus show Loki.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, he's
All right, I got an idea.
I think we need to like
He's 8
get
years old.
Whiskey as the adaptation of Henry.
he's a
David,
stepdad.
David, you're gonna go missing for a couple weeks.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna put out something. We need to find
David's
David.
missing. Okay.
Yeah, David gonna go missing. So, Mr.
The
Hurricane
man.
and Mr. You know who you are that works for Mr. Hurricane. Your employee's gonna be missing for a little bit. We need some money. I'm just putting it out there.
Then the man who owned the alligator has said, actually, he means more to me than my own children.
Wow.
Openly, he has said that.
Wow.
I guess he means he's giving me more money, whereas my children are taking the money. Got
So we've got an extra moon in orbit. We've
A
got
teenage girl.
two
who-
teenagers that one of them they can't find stole a train and crashed it into another one. And we've got an emotional
That sounds
support lizard.
suspicious.
And these are all things that make Daniel say,
What the fuck?
yes, but you know TV dog, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
He's looking for the alligator. He's a great dog. Looking for the
Well,
alligator.
that's for so he can be relevant again.
I guess.
Yep.
So
When Biff died.
yeah, that
Yeah.
took the wind out of his
Damn,
sails.
what the fuck?
Yep.
He's all that.
There it
today.
is. He finally got on his cue.
Hey, you got a minute to spare off that auction?
Look
Yeah.
at the ram. I ran out of ram space up here.
Yeah.
Justin was asking for you.
Miss Joy, what's this story you seen?
Oh,
Come on. She gonna sit over and laugh. Miss Joy on the mic.
So apparently, there's a lot of people going to the emergency room. It's pretty common that they come in with stomach pain and bleeding, and after the X-rays, they
I started
are finding,
something.
gerbils.
What?
Up the rectum.
Yep. You remember the Pit Shop Boys?
Yep.
They were the thing back in the 90s. They used to call them the Pit Shop Boys.
They'd stick a piece of vinyl, PVC, up the
Rectum.
exit only, and let the old gerbil crawl in for
Wiggles.
the lack of better terms,
Oh.
shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
That's what they say when it's over. Oh.
Was that not animal abuse?
That's a whole lot worse than animal abuse.
Yeah, that's worse than
Yeah, because if the pipe ever slips out,
Crush.
he's not coming out not unless you.
Well, that's what the picture showed was ones that didn't come out.
Yeah. So
Unless
the
you-
first thing that comes to mind on me
I
is
should
that
have doubled this morning.
there was
Honey, you never believe it.
there he is.
Little Johnny must have been up to something last night.
There he is. Oh, I'm sitting over here with my mouth wide open, and Daniel just sticks it in there, baby. That no lube, no nothing. Maybe I should have gerbil this morning. On today's episode of What Dustin Makes. What the fuck? Oh, I'm out there now, and David's crying. But no,
I ate a cow and should have drove.
where I was going,
Oh, that's terrible.
Daniel just shoved it in there with no lube.
Ugh.
Oh, there was an old website which is gone, and there's only videos of it now called Joe Cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And they did the whole thing with the gerbil and the ass and made this whole animated thing for it was the whole damn website was hilarious.
And that gerbil said, "Oh shit."
No, the gerbil after he got put in, he's walking down, and it's like, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." It shows a little gerbil skeleton over there, the ones that didn't make it back out.
Little hieroglyphs.
Yep. The whole damn website was hilarious. Our day and time now, there ain't no reason why it got taken down. What are you over here poking me about, child? Breathe.
He got gassy.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Next question.
Out there.
Next topic.
Internode.
Next topic.
Anyway.
I guess that gerbil got shit faced.
Yes, he did. Oh my gosh. So, Miss Joy, what was the outcome of said story that you seen?
They said, "Oh
She
shit."
said it only took about an hour to get out.
Did it survive?
Didn't say.
It didn't
She
say.
said it is common. She was like, "You'd be surprised that we see this a lot."
That's a problem.
It was about as stiff as the constipation too.
David looks so disappointed over there, just contemplating like, you get it?
Instead of saying "squirrel," you go,
Yeah, I'm
No ER.
Oh,
yeah.
our
They're
lead
looking
man.
at
She said,
Look
"Ain't
at-
nobody left on time."
they look
They're laughing.
"Say we're not living on time." What?
they look at the MRI.
Yeah.
Is it?
I can't even. I know where he's going.
Is it dead?
Oh my
That
I
gerbil-
can reuse it.
What's the gerbil's name, David?
Penny.
No.
Curtis.
Oh my god. How the hell did that get there?
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Yeah.
I guess you can call that gerbil a shithead.
That's his nickname.
That's one way to clean out the pipes.
Oh God.
Like a tire brush.
Gerbil on a string.
Hey, now animals now made with real fur.
Give you that so soft feeling.
That's right. Oh,
You need toilet paper when you have a gerbil.
that is a bad thought to think of the whole,
That's
Um,
terrible.
wasn't it? All right, David.
Can you
help
imagine
me out
feeling
with
that thing
the-
crawling around up
What you
inside you?
need?
It was the mouse that the guy put under the bucket on the guy's stomach, and he started heating the bucket.
Oh, it was eating them up, chewing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. What was that?
I don't know why I'm thinking John Wick, but that's not right. Was it one of the Batman movies?
Yeah.
Damn.
Was it Ra's al Ghul that did that? No. Was that Zero Dark 30 or something like that?
I can't
Like a
remember.
terrorist, like a. I know which one. I know what you're talking about. I've
Yeah.
seen it before.
I don't know. That's what I just see when the
Mm.
gerbil's up that guy's ass and it can't get out. It just starts
Too
chewing.
fast, too furious.
Huh? I don't remember that in the Too Fast, Too
It
Furious.
says the rat torture scene.
Yeah.
Maybe that
They
is.
put it up under a metal paint can and he was
Yeah.
hitting it up with a torch.
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
do remember that.
that is
yeah.
right.
Wow. Yeah.
He's sitting there.
Yeah. Guys all
Yeah.
spazzed out.
Like he can't. Yeah. The only other place he
They
could
call
go.
it
Was,
rat in a bucket.
down.
Yep.
Mhm.
I've seen it in another like military movie too.
Yeah, I want to say I've seen it somewhere else.
I think the Russians did it. Something I can't remember.
Always gotta be the right.
Well, y'all, I think this has been a redemption show today.
Yeah.
I think it has been a time to get back in here and good laughs,
Yeah.
good feelings.
Fuck everybody.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not everybody.
no, not everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Mhm.
Daniel means it with love. But it's been good.
Yeah.
It's
We
been
had
good.
It's been a good little
Well, that
show
ain't for him,
today.
that's for the people out there.
Mhm.
Layla, you got anything else before we sign off?
Nope.
Nope.
Mm.
Miss Joy?
Nope.
Nope.
No, she's too busy shopping.
hmm
No.
What
My
I'm
Yeah,
doing.
look at
My-
the babies.
my
A
crying
minute ago, you were looking at that auction. I
my,
saw it.
my crying brother at the
What'd you
helm.
say about looking for gerbils?
I'm good. I
You
don't.
good?
I think I said all that needs to be said.
Said all that needs to be said. Daniel, you got anything else over there from the big town of Gaston?
I'm feeling happy.
I should have gerbil.
Yeah, I should have gerbil.